Well, tell me how, when you're trying to build 1.2 million homes in the next 5 years, you have tens of thousands of workers in the building industry protesting yesterday. Now in Melbourne, they're stopping work potentially for another 3 days. What is Labor doing about that? Do you just not have any control getting those people back to work, stopping this kind of industrial action?
Well, I guess it's a question in two parts, Laura, if I can deal with it that way. Number one, if we're going to build 1.2 million homes, we need a Labor government to do it. No other government in this set of circumstances has made the kind of commitment in terms of funding and in terms of partnership with the development sector and private sector to build homes. Illustrated just this morning in Cairns, South Cairns, 490 additional homes are being built because of the federal government and the state government, local government and the development community, private capital working together to build those homes. That is practical action right there. Very disappointed with the Senate this week with the new coalition of the Greens political party and Peter Dutton's Liberals and Nationals coming together to stop ordinary Australians being able to afford their own homes. Like, that is nurses and teachers and tradies and truck drivers. 40,000 of them will now miss out on the opportunity to buy their own home with the support of the Commonwealth. These are senators who will never have to worry about buying their own homes here in the Senate, bludging, not doing their job.
Bludging.
And bludging and the people who will suffer. It is a big partisan political game in the Senate going on at the moment. The people who will suffer are the 40,000 Australians who need the government's support to get on the property ladder.
Yeah, but how are you going to build these homes?
To be able to have the safety and security.
Funding, how are you going to build the homes when you've got tens of thousands of CFMEU union members, or at least sympathisers of the CFMEU, protesting every 5 minutes?
Well, we have taken the toughest action that has been taken by any government in relation to these questions. A lot of hot air and noise from the opposition, who had a decade and took the wrong kind of action. You know, the truth is, John Setka and those elements inside the CFMEU became stronger over the course of the last decade. Anthony Albanese, when he became the leader of the Labor Party, even in opposition,
these are people that you take
took strong and effective action. The administration of the CFMEU is designed to do two things. One is to clean it up. The second is to build a stronger and more effective, disciplined and clean CFMEU that will be an effective advocate for building workers. Of course there's a reaction. Of course there's a reaction to that. You've seen some of that play out. The government has imposed administrators. The government will support the administrator. He and his team have got a lot of work to do, and we'll support them in that work.
But why can't these protests be stopped? Can't you go back to the Fair Work Commission, get them to intervene? Why is that not happening?
Well, there is a right to protest in this country, Laura. There's a right to protest, and it's often inconvenient protest, and you know, sometimes you'd wish it's not happening, but there is a right to protest. The government's not going to resile from the approach that we've taken because of these protests. The administrator's in place and they will do their work. That will have the effect that the government wants it to have. That is lawlessness inside the CFMEU in terms of the influence of some pretty bad people will be dealt with, but also at the end of it we will have a stronger, more effective, proper governance inside an effective trade union in the building industry, and that is a good thing for workers in the building industry. It's a good thing for productivity and delivering projects on time and making sure everybody gets their fair share out of a building industry that Australians are going to count on to build the homes and office blocks of the future.
Tim, thanks so much. You've got to get to the chamber. I've made you late. We'll see you soon.
Thanks, Laura. Thank you. Bye.